Hi everyone, Maxine here, Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today is part 2 of our Making a Journal for Your Life events project. And this is where I am. If you remember, I covered the whole thing in this map, but then I started adding some stuff to the front. This is not what I call a rough and tumble type journal. Those are a little different. So I did add some applique here and some lace and a part of a doily. And I also added some tea-dyed cheesecloth, but that kind of got covered up. And then a pretty picture I found in a gardening book. So, and I did seal this with Mod Podge, so it's pretty durable. Anyway, so let's take a look inside. Here's the pocket, and it's a pretty tight pocket, so if you put something in there, it should stay. So we have a belly band here and lots of pages for the owner to write things, to do their own decorating or artwork or collages, to stick down or glue down ticket stubs or pictures, postcards, you know, different things that you want to hang on to. Here is that picture frame that we did, and you can, you know, stick something in there. Let's see, this is an envelope I made, so anyway, you know, you can stick things in there, a picture or whatever you want. Here's another a large tuck spot. So this has a lot of space to tuck a lot of things into there. And, you know, like I said, there's blank pages, so whoever has this book can do a lot with decorating it themselves and making their own pockets and tuck spots and what have you. Here's another belly band. And a little side tuck there. And that's in for the first signature. The second signature doesn't have anything in it yet, and we do have a back pocket. So on the second one, I have this paper here, which lend itself to the travel theme, although this isn't a travel journal per se, although it could be. Anyway, so I have folded it on the sides so it'll have what I refer to as wings, and be a little bit deeper to put, you know, more than one piece of paper in, if that makes sense. So I am just getting the size here for this. I wanted to stick this in here just to make it, give it a little bit more stability, make it not so, because this is just one-sided. It was scrapbook paper, but it's not very, what do I want to say? It's not very thick. It's very thin paper. So I wanted to reinforce. That's the word I was looking for, reinforce. So anyway, I wanted to kind of stick this in here to reinforce. So I'm going to fold that down. Okay, I hope I'm in frame. I know, you're going to get tired of hearing me say that, aren't you? Okay, so I'm going to cut this off just a little bit. Okay, now I have these sides that are folded in, and the side there folded in. So I want to eliminate the bulk. So I'm going to miter those, and I'm going to take off the additional on the bottom here. Okay. Why are you bunching up? Why are you bunching up? Why are you bunching up? Sometimes paper's just not very cooperative, is it? It just bunches up and does weird things that, you know, and you're thinking, why are you doing that? Okay, so, all right, this top one, I want to glue down. This is just wrapping over the top of the pocket just to finish it off, right? And then these are the wings. I'm gonna trim this one down so it's more in line with everybody else. Okay, let's get these things out of the way here. Okay, so see, that goes, does that go on the bottom? No, that goes on the outside. This goes like this. I have a hard time remembering that. Okay, so yeah, so that's a nice big pocket there, and it has wings, so it's going to give extra space to put things in. But yeah, I can see someone having a lot of fun with this journal and just doing each page up, really, and maybe use a page or two a month if you have a lot going on, whatever. Kids and grandkids with their sports and their, you know, dance rehearsals and you know, whatever else they might be interested in. I'm sure, you know, people have a lot of things to fill this up with. Maybe they want to use a page or two a month or a season. Yeah, who knows? Okay, so yeah, I'm just putting some things in here. Like I said, I'm not going to decorate every page and just cover the pages with stuff. I want to leave this so the person that has it can, you know, use it however they want, whether they want to paste in their art, you know, or something like that. Say they do some little sketches or some watercolors or something like that. You know, they just want to paste those in here, or write a little bit about something, or, you know, it's all good. Okay, so I have a couple strips here that I saved from that paper. Just keeping the same kind of theme going. And I think, do I like that? I have another one here. I have no idea where this came from. This is, that's pretty solid. Kind of like that. What do you think? this one, well, I mean, they're all okay, really. They're all okay. Nothing is jumping at me like, oh, I've got to use that one. So yeah, they're all kind of okay. So I'm going to use the one here that just is the thickest. So what I'm going to do is just use my tear ruler and just have just a little bit, you know, not a whole lot showing on either side, just a little bit. So I guess it doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of difference which one we use. Okay, so I'm going to take the top off of there. And actually, why don't we go ahead and glue this down. I don't know how much space we have here. Let me see. So that's gonna go right there. Okay, so we will just take this down, do that, and glue that down there. Now, I wonder, you know, since I've done that, that could actually be a double belly band. Where is my, jeez, everything gets buried around here. Oops. Okay, get out the ink. Because I think I'd like to ink around this. So we could have a double belly band, or I could glue down this top decorative part and make it just a single. What do you think, huh? Decisions. This is, you know, like I said, this is kind of flimsy. It wouldn't take a whole lot of in and out type use. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as a double. And if a person wants to glue this down, they certainly could, right? But I'm just going to leave it as a double belly band and let that decision fall to someone else. That's only fair, isn't it? You know, the person that's using it, they can make that decision whether they want to have a double belly band there or they want to glue that down and make it a little more stable. Not stable, but the words escape me. So right now we can do, you know, like that, and we can do like that. Okay, this is fun. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave that in there. That's a fun piece of paper that someone could do all kinds of stuff with. It's tea dyed or coffee dyed. Index card, I think it was. So yeah, a person can use that and you know, play with. All right, so here's our second one. And let's see. We don't want them exactly the same, do we? So we'll use, I always like using music sheets. So we'll just use some music for the second one. Not a whole lot is showing, so. Okay. And I think this one I'm just going to glue down all the way. Paste. Oh, can you see that? Stick this on here like so. I feel like we need something else on here. Oops. So yeah. I want to use some of the, oh, well, this is a nice one because it's thin. Is that pretty? What do you think? Maybe that's pretty, huh? Okay. Maybe not on both sides, though. How about... And this is the one I was actually going for initially. So... I could go on the other side. Oh, I hope everyone's doing well, having a good week. I hope you're getting some good inspiration from this project. So, has it given you some ideas that maybe you hadn't thought of? I don't know, there's so many different kinds of journals out there. You know, there's ones that only use I hate to use that word because, you know, in my opinion, it's not really junk. But, you know, some people only use, I don't know, pieces of paper, different remnants of things, offcuts, junk mail. Well, junk mail is junk mail, right? I mean, some people just use things like that in when they make a junk journal or a journal. And other people, you know, decorate to the nines. You know, and the journal is full of lace and pockets and tuck spaces and tags and journaling cards, and I have made those. I haven't really made the first kind I was talking about. I haven't really done that. I have done writing journals, which there is very little, you know, decoration and pages, you know, more of the type of paper that you might want to write on, you know, type of writing journal. I have done that. And I have done the ones that are, decorated and tricked out, as it were, and full of lace and pockets and tags that I've made, and, just full of all kinds of goodness. And, but I was thinking, I don't know, I just got this idea the other day of someone, what would be attractive for someone to buy. You know what I mean? And some people, of course, would like, these totally decorated, tricked out journals. This one lady that I just love her work makes her journals out of fabric a lot, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And there's another gal that's a very, very, I would say, well-known YouTuber. And her journals have very little frills in them. Very little, of that type of decoration. So, there's just all different kinds. And, I've seen a lot of journals on Etsy. I'm sorry, they're not handmade. They are not. They are not handmade. They are store-bought journals. They might, someone might slap some kind of different cover on them, maybe. But they're seriously a store-bought journal. And how they get on Etsy when it's supposed to be handmade is totally beyond me, but there you have it. And yeah, mine are all handmade. Hours and hours of work goes into most of them, especially the more elaborate they are, the more pockets, tucks, tags that I've made, journaling cards that I've made. I mean, I've got tons of this stuff that I've made, and it, it's hours worth of work. Where am I going with this? I don't know. I don't know. Well, what was my original thought? I don't know. I'll put that envelope in there. Maybe a person would like to use that envelope for something. Anyway, so I love this. I love this. I love this. I love paper that's been coffee dyed. It just makes a different sound. Does that make sense? So we got this great tuck spot. I don't know. Do we want to put a journaling card or a tag in there? Look at these. Can you see these? Can you see these? I hope you can. These are all the tags I've made. There used to be a whole lot more. See, this one has actually got a pocket in it. And then, a fold out that you can write on. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Do I have anything that, I don't know, kind of maybe goes with, or... Yeah. I don't know. Does that go with? Here it has one of those You're going to have to remind me what those things are. I can never remember the word. But I didn't make the metal part, of course, but the inside, I made that with wax. Hasn't been backed yet, so. This one has a little thing on it that I made. That hasn't been backed yet either, but kind of like that one for this journal. So why don't we do this one, huh? Do I have anything here on my desk right now that we could use to back this? That would be good. Person could write on that if they wanted to. Huh? I'm going to take that off for now. So, yeah. So anyway, there's all different kinds of journals. It just depends on what a person is wanting to do. But I just thought that maybe a journal that is less finished might have more appeal to some that, you know, would like to get in and you know, maybe decorate, you know, do a collage or a drawing or a sketch, or, you know, attach one of their watercolors or something like that to it, you know. And they can't do any of that if the pages are just covered in lace and pockets and what have you. Well, there's no room for their stuff, is there? So that's just what I got to thinking, you know. Maybe something where there's room for somebody else to add their personality to, their touches to, and maybe I'm making a mistake by using a travel theme. Maybe, well, you know, you really can't have no theme because, well, everything has a theme, right? I mean, if you use floral things, it has a theme. I mean, you know, you could put nothing in here, you know. If I left all these pages just like this and totally blank, you know, like this, there would be no theme, right? Okay, where was I going to put this? There we go. So, yeah, so, oops, don't want to forget the little doodads that was on there. They don't really serve a purpose other than I just thought it looked cool. Little clip. I mean, that clip is useful for other things, you know. So, anyway. So, yeah, I think, you know, there's a lot of pages here that someone could put their own touch to it, their own style, their own designs, and use these pages however they want to, you know. It could, this journal literally could be anything. And of course, a person could always write. You know, there's plenty of room for writing if that's what you want to do, or just recording thoughts or feelings, or making a note of an event or something that happened, you know. I mean, plans. There's, you know, just really all kinds of stuff. So, I don't want to get too over the moon with this stuff. see here. We have some little hidden paper clip things. And I'm just wondering if I have any of these that would lend itself to this journal. Not entirely. That one maybe, huh? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I say that a lot. Yeah, I know I'm talking away from you. Sorry about that. I say that a lot. What do you think? What do you think? Of course, you're not answering me. So, I guess, oh, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? This just is a hidden paper clip, so it slips on anywhere. And I think it's tight enough that you could slip something in there and it would hold. Yep. So I'll just, you know, leave that in there. I mean, these are great. I better put them. I better put these in here. I mean, I think they're wonderful. I don't know about somebody else. You know, somebody else might look at this and think, oh my God, what's that for? I think they're great. So, wait a minute. Well, let's see. Oh, I have one there. And let's see. I have one there. Well, oh, I have one there. Oh, all right, there we go. There we go. Now, it's just, I don't know, there's one more thing I wanted to do. One more thing. Always one more thing, right? Oh, talk amongst yourselves. There's just one more thing. And I don't want to make a big production out of trying to find the exact right one. This is Hindenburg. I think that's what it says. I think there's a date. It's old. These are old. These are antiques that I got. Antique ephemera. I can't read that. I can't see it in my glasses. Anyway, there are a couple old postcards. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and stick those in here. You know, what do you say? We put them in here. I wonder if they'll fit. This one might not. Might be too big. It seems to be getting caught up on. It has a serrated edge there, so it's getting caught up on things. But there's that one. So that's, hey, that fits really well, doesn't it? How fun is that? Okay, so, oh, there we go. Anyway, so there we are. How about that? How about that? And this tie turned out really well. I'm very happy with how that turned out. So, there she is, huh? What do you think? Is it a good idea? Is it not? I don't know. I don't know. If you let me know, I'd appreciate it. If you hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. And welcome to all our new subscribers. We've had several. And I wish I had a way to contact you, each one individually, and say welcome and thank you for subscribing. But if there's a way to do that, I have not figured it out. So I apologize for that, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that you're here, that you're new, and you are welcome. I appreciate comments. I appreciate you hitting the like button. I appreciate you watching the whole video. You never know when there's going to be a surprise. And if you click off too early, you just might miss it. So I'm just saying that. Just saying. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you like this project. I hope it gave you some things to perhaps think about. I hope it was inspiring somewhat. You know, it's a very simple, plain journal. Easy for a beginner to make. I don't think that clip is working out in there. It's too bulky for this journal. You know, if it was a journal that had a lot of bulk in it anyway, a lot of lace and what have you, that would be fine. But this one, it just sticks out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? So I think I'm just going to attach this. So I still like this on here for some reason. I just do. Just a little piece of material, but I don't know. It just, to me, it just works. Just works. So anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment for sure. Let me know what you think of this project. Did you enjoy it? Did it give you something to think about? Did it inspire you for something? I mean, yeah, let me know. Let all of us know what you're working on, what you're making. I think we would all be interested to hear what each of us is working on. That would be really fun to have a conversation like that going. So anyway, until the next time, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.